Well, we just arrived here at Jarrell Plantation. We parked right there. There's pretty much nobody here yet. This is the welcome center. We're gonna get in here and get a ticket, and then we're gonna go from there. It is not expensive anyway. It's just $6 for adult, $6 for senior, and youth. Children under 5 free. Yeah, so this is the place right here. Jarrell Plantation State Historic Site. Oh wow. Welcome back again in my channel today. I'm so happy to have you back. Today we are finding ourselves here in Jarrell Plantation in Georgia. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy to have you back. We're gonna start our tour right here, close to those rocks. Those rocks that we are seeing right now are the remains, are pretty much the only remain of a slave cabin. Everything else is gone. Everything else is destroyed by the weather. It's gone because people were not living in it no more, and nobody took care of it. Because despite those cabins being the property of this plantation, but the tenant were asked, or they had to take care of it. So since nobody else was staying in it, they all got destroyed. But this right here, it's pretty much the only remaining thing that we have. I meant the only remaining slave cabin ruins that we have, and here in this plantation. This is the ruins of a log where a slave family were living. All right, we're gonna continue. This is right here close to the welcome center. This is the welcome center right here. We're gonna turn around this way and we're gonna go down that way. This is where the tour is gonna begin. Well, here we go. We have arrived here at this plantation, Jarrell Plantation, here in the state of Georgia, in the city called Juliette, Georgia. It's just so calming. This one here used to be a cotton. We have this chicken house. They says that this building sheltered chicken from foxes, opossums, bobcats, and weasels. It also provided laying boxes or the hens. Okay. Yeah, and it sounds like there are still chicken in there. I don't know if we can see it, but yeah, there are chicken in there. There's a log right here. I don't know if we can see it. Yeah, there's a chicken right there. There's another one here on top. Hey, Bubba, you good? We're gonna have to close it back. Wow. Let's see what they have here. Huh. This you got bottles right here. And wow. Well, this simple house right here was built by Dick Jarrell for his wife, Mammy, and family, which grew to include 12 children. Dick taught school, milled, and operated a farm with the help of his wife, family, and occasionally one or two hired farm hands. Dick was a skilled carpenter and brick mason. So these houses right here were built in 1895. And if you look here, you can see they still have the bed right here. Oh my God, it smells so old in here. Wow, the smell here is so old. So old. Look at this chair right here. Let's get really close to it. Look at that candle right there, close to the. And if you look closer on that picture, they're standing in front of this house right here, where we are standing right now. And as you can see here, there's all this right here. And I guess this bed was for one of them kids. They say they have 12 of them. You have a little working light here.
Snow white dove, sing it with me. God sent down his pure, sweet love, was a sign from above. On the wings of a snow white dove, God sent down his pure, sweet love, was a sign from above. On the wings of a
Well, and this one right here is the kitchen. Well, now we are here inside the kitchen. This is some of their stuff that they left here. You have this one right here. I don't know what is that. Huh. And this one right here is the stove. It says here since 1896. Okay. Yeah, this is the old stove. Huh. Inside of it. Okay. This is how it looks. Huh. This is the old stuff in here. Okay. Well, they still have some stuff left here. I don't know for how long, but yeah. Please do not touch items in this area. Help preserve history. Thank you. Okay. Huh. So this is it right here. Old stuff. They don't smell like. This is the house. This is the living room right here. I don't know if we have to call it living room or, because you have beds. You have two beds. You have one over there and you have one here, and then you have those chairs. But yeah, this is how it looks like.
Snow white dove, sing it with me. God sent down his pure the sign from above.
So who lives in the blue house?
The new house over here is actually still Jarrell family today.
Okay.
That house wasn't built till 1920. It's actually the newest structure that was out here.
Okay.
So 1974, when they donated the property, they were still living there. They considered it a fairly new house. It's only about 54 years old.
Yeah.
The Jarrell that was living there, Willie Lee Jarrell, he was one of the ones that his brothers, sisters, and cousins all donated the property here. He was the last one living there. He never married or had kids. When he passed away, it went to his nephew.
Okay.
They still live there today. They want to keep it in the family, but they've done things to where they can open it up to the public. They have a small bed and breakfast they run out of there, and they also have a website called jarrellhouse.com.
Okay.
And they have history of the house, photos of the interior. They've also put it on the National Register, so it's protected.
Oh, okay.
So even though they're keeping it in the family, they still wanted a way where they could share it with everybody.
Okay. Well, this plantation where we're at right now has over 20 original structures, and they were all built by the Jarrell family from 1847 to 1945. So this site right here is owned, it was owned by 3 generations of one family for over 125 years. And it was then donated to the state of Georgia in 1974. And this plantation where we're at right now is home to one of the most complete collections of family artifacts of this period in the Southeast. So it is a big deal. Okay, so now we have arrived here at the blacksmith and carpentry. 1912 1913. In the dirt floor blacksmith shop on the left side of the building, horse and mule shoes, harness chains, wagon wheel, rims, and other were made or repaired. Okay, so this is the place right here. This is the shop. This one is closed. We cannot get in. Those are the things that were left here. You can see some metals, some chains. Okay, and the charcoal. This is where they were warming up to beat the iron. And we have chains still here. You have those chains. But yeah, those are the old stuff left here. Okay, as you can see, all the old stuff. You have the wheels here. Okay, now that we are here, we have arrived at the farm implement shed. I mean, look, 1916 and 1917. So we are currently inside, or if I can say, not inside, but back in the history. So we're living in the history right now. They says that in the rear stands a case thresher. A case thresher, it's a machine, if I can say that. Yeah, it's a machine that separates wheat seeds from the stalk, and a reaper binder which cut wheat and tied it into bundles. So these right here, that where we're walking, we are really back, like back in the days. I don't know if y'all can see, everything here is so old. You have those wheels right here. You have those chariot. So these are, yeah, here you go, threshing machine. acquired in 1930. Yes, so these things here are old stuff. Old stuff. Huh. You have a reaper and binder here, 1930 as well. I don't think they will ever work again, but I'm glad that they kept it here so we can come and see the history. We can come and touch it with our own hands. This is it right here in this room. On this one, they didn't say what is it, so I don't know what is it. If you know what is it, tell us about it in the comment section. Tell us what is it. I don't know what is this. I don't know what is this either. If anybody knows about it, tell us about it. Well, let's go ahead and continue the tour. Okay, this one here says Can and Planer Mill Shed, 1916-1917. The cane mill was used to remove juice from sugar cane for syrup by crushing the stalk. Okay, and the car engine, a 1927 Hop Mobile, was used to power the thresher. Okay, so this one right here is the Hop Mobile. I think that's where they used to put whatever, diesel or gasoline. You have it here, and you have the motor right here. And this is what they use to get the juice out of the sugar cane. As we said earlier, this plantation was a sugar cane plantation, so they had all those equipment here. They had those equipment here for that. Let's get closer to this right here and see what is this. It looks old. It's even closed. We cannot go up. Looks like it's about to fall anyway. This place is, it looks like it just stopped, like it stopped back in the kitchen right here. You can see those old stuff here. You got this. They still have it here. Their pans. And these old stoves right here. This is a kitchen. They left it after all these years. Does anybody remember this or this? Dino? You got a whole bunch of glasses left here too. And this knife. And this. We use this in Africa to mix fufu. And you have this right here. Well, we just got out of the kitchen. The kitchen is right here. And this place right here, This log cabin is a 1847 log cabin. This is where they used to keep the bacon, the sausage, the ham, and the barrels of preserved meal. Because remember, in the 18s, they didn't have no fridges, none of that, nowhere to store their meat, so they were storing their meat inside the barrels. So this is where they use to make syrup out of the sugar canes right here, and you can see his initials right here, PL Jarrell, right there. So I can see it. And it was built in 1850, between 1850 and 1860. It used to be the garden. So yeah, they have pretty much everything that they had here during the day. Y'all can see some little, they've painted a little mural right here. It shows this is the barn where we just came back from, and this is this garden. This garden is right here. Well, this place right here is closed. We cannot get in, but if you look closer, you can see this is some cotton right there. This is what they used to do here in this plantation. So slave people were doing those kind of work right here. And you have okra right there. A lot of people like the okra soup. This is how it is. This is where it comes from, like this on the trees. And the okra is over there on top of the little tree. And you have cougar right there, and then you have a sugar cane. That's all that sugar cane. This is the representation of what used to be here, of what, but it's closed though. We cannot get in.